Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hi, friendos. How are we all doing today? The word game, I'm gonna throw in a last word there, is almost over, and it looks like everybody is back from the ads for anyone who was in ads. So, hi everyone. How is your day going? How is Sunday? Hopefully Sunday is good. I want to thank, we had a few follows while I was offline. And so I want to thank everyone who followed. And I did also get a sub in the process. That was Kayaks. I had to basically set it all up for him, so I know about it, but it was not a surprise for me. However, I still very much appreciate it. He did not have to do that. He is a very supportive partner, but he still didn't have to, so I appreciate that. And I appreciate all the follows, and I appreciate everyone just hanging out and lurking and chatting and doing, consume my content however you want to. Give me 1 second. I have got to fix this chair. It is too far back, and I'm like laying on top of my microphone, so hold on for a minute. Much better. Now to be close enough to everything, I don't have to feel like I'm, supermaning over the desk. So we are working on more Crimson Eye points. Hopefully, let's go find out. Actually, let's go look and see where we're at. My goal is to get the first upgrade before the end of the event. That's my goal. I have not been able to play offline very much. And for anyone who watches streams or the rest of streams on VODs on YouTube, or looks at my short stuff, there hasn't been hardly anything this week. Work has worked me real hard this week. Unfortunately, it happens sometimes, and this next week looks to be better. And some of it is sort of, balls got dropped. They had to get picked up somehow. I handled it, but unfortunately that meant that work just worked me. And long days, long hours, not enough time in the day to do everything else. So that I should be catching up this week. None of the VODs from last week went out. Those should be uploaded in the next couple of days. And I should be catching up and getting all the short form stuff out soon. Hopefully very soon, because there's a lot of stuff that I definitely want to edit and put out there, and it could not happen this week. Unfortunately, the day job has to take priority. It pays the bills, all of those fun things. So that's life. It is what it is, and we just go from there. So we are going to try to get more Crimson Eye points today. We are just going to try and grind through, get the ghosts, get the objectives, get the totems, and get out. Also, we are very close to prestiging, and I was talking about possibly doing that during the event, because the extra Blood Moon points and all of our XP and all of that. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna. We might. We probably will. And so I will get that taken care of for I am so sorry. I lost my total train of thought. A text from work just popped up. It's not one I have to answer, but it just completely... So we'll decide if we're going to prestige or not during the event, because we're almost there. We might get to 100 today. I don't know. We might just get to 99. So I guess we'll find out. Let's see what our maps are today. We've got Edgefield, Point Hope, Bleasdale, and Camp Woodwind. So we've got the two bigger maps, and then Edgefield and Woodwind. Alright. So I don't mind Woodwind all that much, except for the room barriers being kind of funky. So we might do some Woodwind. We'll definitely do at least one of each of the bigger maps. They take a little bit longer, but we also have potential for more totems, etc. So, but we are going to start with an Edgefield. So here we go. Raymond Garcia. Repel with incense while chasing. We need to hear him with a parabolic, and we need 3 videos. I'm almost wondering if maybe we want to go in with the parabolic right away. Maybe we start with the EMF, see if that helps us at all. Power does start on this custom, but might as well look. It's in the basement. And away we go. Alright, Raymond, be a nice ghost. No hunting my butt the minute I walk in the door, please. Any totems? Nope. No music box. I held down the button too long. It didn't know what I was trying to have it do. No mirror either. And tarot is over here, right? Normally, yes. But we'll grab the car key in case we need the car key. Oh, totem. Get a picture. Thanks for the airball. Okay, so not an Oni. Not an Oni. I think you're a kitchen ghost. Oh, we have Ouija board. Let's check in here to be sure. Nope, it's warmer in here. Alright, we have a kitchen-y ghost. Yep, it's getting colder. Just go around, make sure it's not... Oh, totem. Right. Kitchen-y ghosts are definitely... I was gonna say better. I don't know if better is the right term. Door opens this way, Ed. Oh, we didn't go in the garage. We should go in the garage, make sure there's no totems in the garage. There's also no hiding. I heard what sounded like a door. Oh, we're throwing stuff. And it's throwing some more stuff. Close all of those. We probably should put them more like halfway. That way, if it's a Uri, Ure, we would know, but I'm gonna do it this way for now. No totems. There is hiding though. Oh, let's get some light on up here. Let's not totally bork our sanity before we've even started. Are there any totems hiding over here? No. I'm gonna be kind of sad if this is a 2-totem house. I know some people have gotten only 1. I don't think we've had that problem yet. Oh, I can't even see this door. Have we not played... I wonder if we've never played Edgefield on this map, because I don't remember that door being... encountering the hidden door. Okay. No Jerry. Really, Phasmo? 2 totems. Oh, we found the cursed object. Good lord, I'm looking around for it still. It was the Ouija board, and now we have the bone. So we found all that stuff. Our sanity is cruddy. I think our sanity is cruddy because of us, though. I don't think it's cruddy because of a ghosty. Okay, let's get the camera in there. Let's get this light back here on. Yep, Ghost is doing something. Let me put down... Am I the only one who struggles with it not wanting to do what I want it to? Well, it broke a light, and I didn't get the picture. Oh, but I can get that picture. It is just an EMF 3, but we're finally getting cold in here. Okay, let's get more things. We definitely need more thingy things. More thingy things. Where do I want to put my dots? That's good. We're still just getting EMF 4s, but it's EMFing a lot. And throwing folders. Well, it's not ghostwriting. Tell me how you really feel about the book. Okay, so definitely no ghostwriting. It's also not an Oni. Let's get you in there, and you, and a spirity box. We'll put the other Cruci in the hall. I do need to do a repel while chasing, but I don't need to do a We don't need to get like sanity way low or anything, so. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? You walked through my salt and gave me UV. Okay, we are gonna let's get a motion sensor and a candlelight. We'll check our sanity because it's probably terrible again. Well, it's not awful, but we're gonna do this anyway. Okay, you and you. Parabolic videos. We'll grab the parabolic and bring it in. Maybe we'll be lucky and it'll make a sound like on the way in the door. No. Okay, let's put you there. We'll put you there. And we'll do that. Let's mark off our UV. Right, we got one video. There's 2 videos. And there's our 3rd video, so there's one objective done. And that is an EMF 5. So, gin, Goryo, or O Bakery. Okay. So let's look on the video camera for dots. Because the only way we're going to see dots is going to be through the video camera. Because now we've narrowed it down. Dots is going to be a Goryo. So we'll sit here for a minute or two and record and see what it tells us. Alright, well, I haven't seen any dots. Have you all seen dots? Right, let's look at what our options might be. Freezing is a gin. Nothing is Spirit Box, so we don't have to do Spirit Box. Orbs is an Obake, and then of course dots would be a Goryo. Alright, let's go. It could be a gin. It could be a gin. Because the gin could zap our sanity using its gin ability, which I'm not really sure specifically what that ability is, but it does zap sanity. So it's throwing the silverware. That was upstairs, but that's just creaking noises. You know what? We should be smart. I mean, we're standing in the light, but we should still be smart. And have a couple of those with us. I wish the airball would count as like a viable sound. I also didn't blow out my candle. No, because we have freezing. And now it blows out the candle. But we have all of the videos we need. So we literally just need it to not walk all over me. That would be good. That was... ah. How about not crouch and turn back on light? There we go. Okay, so we have freezing. So it's a djinn. Which is kind of what we were thinking. We still need that parabolic sound. Could you not spawn inside me? That would be helpful. Do something I can use, please. It turned on the water. I mean, if you're gonna be a butthead and be standing right there, I'm gonna get all the media I can get. Downside is that he's kind of hanging out in here, which means that chances are, unless he goes back to his room, well, he's throwing in his room now, so maybe he's gone back to his room. Can I get a parabolic? Well, that's creepy as shit. Stop watching me. Anyway, that should be our parabolic sound. Let's take a look at our sanity. No, our sanity is awful, but it hasn't tried to hunt us yet. Question is, where do we go? I'm going to preemptively turn off my headlamp. The problem is now I'm going to forget that I've turned it off, and I'll end up turning it back on. But I think I know where I'm going. Oh, we have crucies in the room. Hopefully that'll work. I think it just burned the one in the other room. That... I think that's a second burn of the one in the living room. I'm sort of inclined to say screw it. Crap. Yeah, that's what we get for saying screw it, apparently. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to see. I think it burned all the crucies or the crucie in that front room.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Anyway, we got points. We got all the points we could get since we failed that last objective. So, but we did get it ghost right, so it was a gin. Dun dun dun! Let's do a Camp Woodwind.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby.
Who are we looking for? Dorothy Mills.
Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
We need a photo of an EMF reading. Cleanse the area near the ghost, and we need to get Dorothy to blow out a firelight. Well, I think we can handle that. Helps if I can actually grab the key. Oh, drilling totems. I already heard something like a ball or a... Let's see, so we've got no tarot. I don't see any bones. Oh, I need that on. It won't read a temperature if it's off. Let's see, what's in here? Oh, totem. Not a ghost, though. So it could be this front area, hallway, whatever you want to call it. I kind of refer to it as a hallway, just because if it were a house, it would be a hallway. That's my logic. I don't... It was the best way I found to explain it when I was playing... Or not, like, in the early days of me playing. It seemed to be the best way that I could explain it to everybody. Now, I guess we should just check for tempies in here. And tempies out here. Oh. Bone. I'll check temps in the bathroom just in case. And turn on the bathroom light. Okay, and we aren't just like over here, right? No. Okay, where is... What hiding do we have? We must have those little tents. Anyway, you are definitely here. Did I take a picture of the mirror? No. There. Okay, drop you. Drop you. We're gonna have to do some the bigger ones, because 2 totems is crap. They either need to put more in the maps, or they need to be worth more points, or something, because that's just ridiculous. No, and we've been walking around in the dark this entire time. No, power's now off, though. And... no, you're not gonna let me get a picture. Still not gonna let me get a video, picture, whatever. The thing that's in my hand. Yep, well that won't help. Just dropping it on the floor now. No, and you're dotsing up there. That's also not useful. There we go. That's not great, but we'll take it. And I'm pretty sure now I need to take meds. And what were our objectives again? EMF, cleanse, and firelight. Okay, we also still need to know what it is. Oh, and we don't have any crucies in there. That would be real useful. Alright. You're definitely giving me a photo. And preferably a video. But it won't get close enough. And you've turned off the power again. Stop turning off the power. Alright, it's probably... actually, well, my sanity's not good, but it's not awful. Okay, I don't see Orbeez on that one. But what about on this one? I also think we need to throw the other dots in there. Because if it's a dotsy ghost, we can't tell. But let's get this down. Let's get the second crucie down. And I didn't even put my other stuff down. Jeez. Could you not vent all over my ass constantly? I don't even know where my photo camera is. Anyway, there's one objective. It's not freezing yet. Man, for a minute I couldn't click that light switch. I thought it was hunting. Ah. What else? You and you. We said we needed the other dots. Nope, we have feet. Nope, I didn't get them fast enough. That's okay. At least we have some semblance of evidence. Let's put these like there. Maybe There, get a little bit more coverage. That works for me. Just eventing everywhere. Event, 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 event. Okay, what else? We still need to do a spirit box. Got the thing to do the cleanse. And we need a firelight. For once, she didn't turn off the lights in here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you close? Are you old? Are you young? Are you short? Are you tall? Where are you? I'm going with no. Might as well do our cleansey cleanse. I've had just about enough of you, lady. Alright, we got the cleanse. We just need firelight. And to know what it is. Come on. Keep dropping the temps. No? Oh, we finally have ghostwriting. And an EMF 5. Okay, maybe we can actually figure out what this is now. We do have all of our objectives. Ghostwriting, EMF 5. We have a myling. Alright, we're just getting out of here. Pajama Pam can totally have the campground. Yeah.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
And we were correct. Dun-dum! And we got some points. Is there anything? Only 9 ghost events? It felt like 400. But it says only 9. So I'll take your word for it. Alright. Where... I don't want to start a long map and then end up... Well, that one only took us like 10 minutes. So if we have to pause in the middle because of ads, we will. Let's do Bleasdale.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it, but be careful. You don't know what it's capable of.
Okay, who are we looking for? Justin Carter. We need 3 videos. We need to prevent Justin from hunting with a crucifix. And 3 photos. Alrighty. Here we go. Totem right inside. 2 totems. Yeah, I guess it helps if I get closer. And Ouija board. Seems kind of like a weird place to put a candle. Just saying. Get some baseline temps. We don't have this hiding. Are you a foyer ghost? Could very well be. That would definitely be the preference. Alright. So we still need bone and of course to look for more totems. What are we on? 4? This might be the map to just do. Okay, hiding is in here. We'll check this hallway. We're pretty sure it's front foyer. But never hurts to just double check in a few other places. Just in case. Right, no other totems. Get that light off. Door opens this way. Bone? Bone, anybody? And, yeah. As always, if you see the bone, please let me know, because I can and will absolutely walk over it. Let's check outside. Thank you for actually opening. Oh, we've got a totem out here. Just the one. Yep, and we have one out here also. So what are we at? 6? We haven't even been upstairs. For a minute, that looked like a bone. I mean, if the bone's out in the grass, I never find it. I still think it's probably there, considering there's also stuff on the floor. I don't think it's up here. I don't think it's upstairs hall. No, it is not. Is that number 7? Just because the tub was glowing, it's just glowing because there's candles in it. We'll do the attic in a second. Any in here? Any bones in here? We still haven't found the bone. Oh, we do have that hiding. So far, no totems. I don't see any other bones. Oh, there's the bone. Yeah, at least it's given me easy to find, well, easy to see. Easy to find is a relative term. Bones. Alright, let's see if... I don't see a Lilith. Let's see if there's totems up here. There is. Are there any in here? No. I'm not coming all the way up here to hide, but it's good to know that it's here. I have to remember to look in that trunk because we found one in that trunk last, was it the last time we were on this map? I think so. Anyway, one of the times we were on this map, we found a totem there. Okay, we are foyer. Oh, now there's breathy breath. Okay, what do we need? We definitely need these guys. And let's get the camera in there. Check our sanity. Sanity looks good. Where is it? Well, that saw ghost orbs. Where's the ghost? Nobody knows. Including the ghost, apparently. Okay. So we should get like 34, 35, 36, something like that points. Well, we might... we'll see. The hunt with the crucifix thing is always sort of a little... I mean, we should be able to get that objective. For some reason, I was thinking it was like escape a hunt or something, and I was thinking I might not worry about it. But... okay, what do we think? Floor dotties? Floor dotties might be the way to go. I have to say, since I learned... shouldn't say since I learned, because with the tier 2, oftentimes it's easier to throw them on the floor. My opinion and experience only. And, but ever since I was told that floor dots, like to use the tier 3 by placing them on the floor instead of trying to do it on the wall, I use it a lot. And I think I learned it from Tom, but I think he learned it from somebody else. We have UV. We've just had UV like every time. Okay, we should have our objective of the photos. Photos is always something we tend to get fairly easily. Let's put that there. It will, of course, walk through it before I can get back. Jerk. And, of course, do that before I can... Okay, now will you do the things? And Ghost turned off the power, so it's going to do all of that while we're not even in there. At least power is over here and not upstairs. Right, we got one video. We do have a ghost orb video. And that was dots right in my face. Okay, that should be our 3 videos. It really wants to dots over here. So... Got it. Flipping finally. Okay, so we've got dots, we've got orbs, and we have... Okay, we've got dots and UV. Mimic is not on there, so orbs, we have a Banshee. Okay, so let's look at our sanity. We're not going to do Banshee hunting, but we do need it to prevent a hunt with a Cruci to get our full set of thingy-mahoogies. Okay, we'll take one of these in case we need it. But we're just going to stand right in that room. We're going to stand like right on top of the Cruci because it should stay in there with us. So we're just going to stand like right here. Hi, Dotsy Ghost. Do I even have my headlamp on? I did. Okay. Alrighty, are you done eventing? Because it should want to be like right here with us and do the things. I don't even see you. Okay, we should be, like, in hunt range. Not quite yet. Hi, Ghosty. Do I have my photo camera, like, right in front of me? No, there it is. Oh, I didn't get it. But I didn't have any room for photos anyway, so whatever. Come on, Ghosty. Could you pretty please burn a cruci? Come on. I believe in you. Let's go, Ghosty. Let's go. Let's go, Ghosty. Let's go. Come on, burn a cruci. You can do it. I believe. I believe in you. Now, it's doing something somewhere. Over that way, apparently. There we go. That's what we needed. Nope, that's not the button. Right, we have Banshee circled. We have all of our objectives. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something, but I shouldn't be. So let's go.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready.
Alright, and we were correct with a Banshee. Bum bum! And we will totally take the extra payout. We got 39 event points. Yeah. And we got some extra moolah. We don't really need the extra moolah at this point. We don't need the extra money. But it's nice to have. We don't need to hear you count down. Let's see. 6 events. Doop doo. We are now, it says 28%, 224. I want to look at the dailies. And then ads are about to start in a minute, so... Right, so we got our event points towards today. Play contract. New videos, play with someone else. Well, we're not doing that today. We will hit at least 1 week. We'll hit the weekly of contributing points, probably. And probably find the correct ghost. Okay, so ads are about to kick in. So I am going to get the word game up. If you do get ads, I very much appreciate you sitting through them. They help support the channel. I try to run ads just once an hour for 3 minutes. Sometimes you don't get the whole 3 minutes. But if I don't do that, then people get hit with pre-roll when they come in, and no one wants to sit through ads just to come check out a stream and see, you know, if they like us or not. And that way, if you have to refresh, you also don't get slapped with ads suddenly again either. So, I will get words up on stream. I am going to refill my water and take a quick bathroom break. So if you get ads, you know, get drinks, get snacks, go pet your pets, do the things, and if you don't get ads, have fun with the word game, and I will see you all in just a few minutes. Alright, I am back. Looks like we're still in ads for a few more seconds. So we'll let this round of words finish up and then we will be back at it. Maybe we just need to do more of the medium maps. Because that's the one that got us the most points. They do take longer, so it's kind of a double-edged thing. Alright, it looks like the ad break is finishing up. Trying to figure out what other word, like, what word uses all of those letters. Nah, it didn't even like that word. Oh well. There we go. That was the word that uses all of the letters. Anyway, we will get the words off. And let's go on to Point Hope. Oh, and if anyone, they should have started, I think, by now. The drops at TwitchCon are only for people at TwitchCon. If you haven't gotten them yet, honestly, I recommend just going into the Phasmo category and looking for the people that are streaming with, like, the most viewers. Because that's where they are, but you only have to watch for an hour. And, yeah, I would appreciate it if you would just drop me a lurk too, and then have them up in a different window, but that is completely up to you. You do your twitching however you want to do it. Alright, we're gonna go to Point Hope.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and
Might as well know where power is.
investigation.
Power's in the billiard room. Okay.
Ghost sighting.
I've been trying doing it with the EMF instead of the Cruci initially. I don't really know if it makes any difference, but you know. Alright, we have Emily Dyer. Prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. 2 sounds with the sound recorder. We have to bring in the sound recorder. And motion sensor. So I think I mentioned last week, the week before, that I got a new little fan for my office because the other one was just too loud. This fan, it's like, it's like the size, it's probably a little bit bigger than a softball, but it's not very big, and it's fantastic. I actually tried to just look at the fan to see what, like, the brand was, because I figured I would brag about it, and it literally doesn't say anything. Like, there's no brand information on it. And it also literally says that the product is just desk fan. Okay, you're in here. Well, no, you're not in here. You, I think you're actually in here. I'm gonna keep the thermi just in case. Oh, bone. We almost walked over it. From the corner of my eye, it looked like one of these little boats. Which are just, they're so cute. Alright, anyway. Enough playing with the boats. Right, what were our objectives again? Sound recorder, motion sensor, and cruci. Alright, nothing to do with the camera, so we are just doing our usual camera thing. We already have the bone. Oh, totem. I almost said there were no totems in here. I'm busy looking at the floor. I don't see any totems in here, though. There's power. I also don't see totems in here, and no Ouija board. Oh, lights. Lights, lights, lightsty lights. No summoning circle. Music box. Any totems? I almost didn't look back here. I'm glad I did. I wasn't thinking there was a reason to look back there. Alright, so everybody remember that there might be a totem back in that hiding spot. We have hiding up here. I mean, if we have to run all the way up here to hide, we're not making it, but I'm glad we looked just in case. No totems. Helps if I don't get stuck on the stairs. Doesn't look like there's any over here either. That is a pretty cool view, I must say. I like it. Alright, anyway. Let's... Where's the scoop? Oh! I wasn't even thinking about there being one out there. And it was just like, where's the stupid damn door? I'm glad I went the opposite direction of the way we went out there. We never would have seen that totem otherwise. Light off. Helps if you actually click the light switch. Oh, and have you all heard? Have you all heard? I hope you have. You probably have. But they announced yesterday that the diner map will be coming out on the 11th of November. So just like a few weeks from now. I'm kind of excited for it. I believe that's a Tuesday. They often release stuff on Tuesdays. So I don't know if we will not do whatever our variety game is at that point. It still could be Water Park Sim at the rate that we're going with that. Which is fine by me. I think Water Park Sim is a blast. I'm not sure if it's funnier to play or funnier to watch, but either way, it's just, it's ridiculous. And, you know. Why not? Let's just put the video camera out here. You know, if it'll let me, because it's so picky sometimes. Okay, fine, we won't put it out there. We'll put it this way. Right, and you down, and you down. We have a prevent the hunt, right? Yeah. Alright, so everything's covered. We've got crucies everywhere. So, but I'm super excited to see the diner. I'm excited to see, because there's going to be like a walk-in freezer and stuff. So we've heard. So I'm kind of excited to see how that all is going to work. Like, you know, how is it going to work to have, like, if you have like a non-freezing temps ghost in the walk-in freezer? So I think it's going to be pretty neat. And I'm sure, you know, they've done it multiple different ways, but I'm sure that, like, their official content creators will get a preview, you know, the day before or something like that, like they've done in the past. Okay, motion sensor. There's my UV. Let's put salt there. Put salt over here too. Is that everything in my hands? It is. I guess we might as well do spirit box. Where are you? Where are you? You just wrote in my book. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near?
From behind.
You're from behind me. Well, I don't like that you're behind me. Alright, thanks for writing in my book. Right, let's go. Blah, 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 blah. Look at the camera. Right, so we have ghostwriting and spirit box. I don't see orbs. It's not seeing orbs, but let's, we'll give it a minute. No, I'm not seeing anything, but we got the motion sensor check off. We need the sound recorder and prevent a hunt. So I guess we won't take meds. Hey Monk, how are you today? How goes your Sunday? We can at least record a sound off the candle. Yep, and I just walked through the other salt. Where's my UV? There it is. But I'm not seeing anything. Good, thanks. Into the evening now. How's yours going? Mine's going pretty well. Mine is going pretty well. I got some work and some grocery shopping done first thing this morning, and now I'm just here hanging out with you all. And then I'm going to meet up with some friends later for book club, which is mostly us hanging out and having late lunch. Sometimes we talk about the book that we were reading, but mostly it's just an excuse to get together and hang out. So I'm looking forward to that. Hey yourself, Ghosty. Now, how was your weekend, Monk? Did you do anything interesting, or hopefully maybe just relaxed? Let's see, we don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. That sounds really cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. One of my friends is an amazing cook, and I think she's planning to make something. I think we were talking soup because it's the fall here, so, you know, a nice, good, like, fall pumpkin soup sounds, I think, was her plan. It doesn't really matter what she makes, it'll be really good. Not much. Streamed yesterday, worked today, now playing some games, but away for a few days tomorrow. Nice! And what games did you play? Or what game are you playing? I guess maybe I should ask. I assume you streamed mostly, probably Phasmo yesterday.
Get out.
That's gonna be talking again. Dead Space and Alien Isolation, probably some Phasmo later. Yeah, that's a duplicate. That's okay. We'll leave it in there because we just need a second sound for the objective. And I guess our other objective is for to burn a cruci. So I guess we could leave the lights off. What is our sanity looking like? Yeah, how are you doing on the event, Monk? Like, have you gotten your, like, trophy upgrades yet, or any of that stuff? I'm just taking it slow. And I guess we have a couple of years, really, to complete all the trophy upgrades. So, I personally am not trying to rush through it. I don't need that. I don't have anything in my hands. In theory, as long as it doesn't decide to hunt from somewhere crazy. Okay, we needed that. I do need to still figure out what the heck you are, though. I'm not sure, to be honest. I just load up and hope to survive. That's totally fair. That is totally fair. Yeah, I think because it's only the second, like, event that I've ever done, the first one being the Easter event, like, I'm still kind of excited to see, even though I've seen on other streams and what, like, all of the upgrade things for the trophy and whatnot, I'm kind of excited to have it for myself. However, I'm not in a rush to get there. I don't have the hours in the day, unfortunately, to actually grind on fast enough to get all of it. It's the same for me. I've only done Easter. Yeah, those who've been playing for years have talked about all of the other, like, the different events that they're doing. I kind of wish I had been playing earlier. Because some of them sound like they were a lot of fun. But maybe they'll bring them back. There's potential to bring them back, I'm sure. Okay, so we still don't know what this thing is. I don't think it's freezing. I don't think it's UV. Poopy spirit is absolutely a possibility. Let's do this. We'll go get that firelight lit again. I'm sure they will. I'm gonna have to lurk, I'm afraid. Gotta get back to Dead Space. It's nice chatting. Have a lot of fun with your game. I've never played Dead Space, but it's on my list, so maybe one day. But have fun with your game. Thanks for the lurk, Monk. No worries at all. Have a good one. Yeah, enjoy your game. Alright, let's see if we can bait this EMF 5. I know it blew out the candle before, but we weren't paying attention. Okay, that is not an EMF 5. So I'm back to... I don't know. I'm still fairly confident that we don't have freezing. I mean, we should have seen pizzas if it went through the UV, or through the UV, if it went through the salt. Words. Words are hard sometimes. We have ghost orbs. They were hiding behind the camera. Jerky ghost orbs. Alright, we have a mare. A mare that didn't break any lights. At least if it did, we never saw it. Alright, so we have all of our objectives. We have our ghosty.
Welcome back. I've got
And
some
we
jobs
were
ready for you.
correct with a mare. Bum bum! How many points did we get? We got 33. I'll take it. We don't need to listen to the full countdown. So before we end stream today, we will absolutely be at the point of being able to prestige. So my question to you all is, should I? I think I'm going to. Maybe not today, but I think I'm going to. My opinion might change tomorrow, but I think for now I'm going to. Because we've been kind of trying to grind to get to prestige 3 anyway for the achievement. And if we can do some smaller blood moon maps, get some nice ghosties, we all know that it's as soon as I've said that, we are going to have the meanest, most ornery ghosts out there when we have like no equipment. That's exactly how it's going to go. We all know it. But that's a problem for future me. So I think I probably will prestige, but maybe not today. We might do it tomorrow. Let's do another edge field. Maybe we can get an edge field and, I don't know, either a woodwind or another edge field in before we have to do another ad break. Alright, we are looking for Edward Gayton. We need 3 photos, one of which needs to be an EMF, and Eddie here needs to blow out a firelight. Power's in the garage. Hopefully Ghosty just never turns out the power and we don't have to worry about it. Yep. Totem. I didn't grab a camera. I knew I was missing something in my hands. There we go. Right. No music box. No other totems. You might as well check the temperature, at least get some baselines going. No mirror. No tarot. Thought I heard something. I think we could just be a hallway ghost. I think we might just be a hallway ghost. Well, that picture's not gonna count, but I tried while it walked all up through me. Kind of freaked me out, to be honest. Right, no Ouija board. No totems in here. Nothing in here. Nope. Oh, and another one. Well, we're already faring better than the last time we were on this map. And bone. Let's just check hallway tempies again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a hallway ghost. Especially because as I walked out of the room, it turned off the lights and set off the EMF. We have summoning circle. I don't think we have any any objectives where I need the summoning circle, right? Firelight, photos. We could just look and not try to do it all off of memory. Photos, EMF, firelight. Yeah. And we still need boop boopy doo. Nope, we've got all of that, so we're just totem hunting now. Okay. Totem hunting. Where are my totems? Oh, there's one. Any in the bathroom door that opens the wrong direction? Is there any in this door hiding behind the curtains? You know, what's behind curtain number 3? It's a kid's bedroom. Or somebody's bedroom. No. Nope, no totems. No totems in here. What about in here? Nope. So what was that? 4? 5? 4? I think it was 4. That's definitely better than previously. Okay, we'll drop this with that. Goosey turned out my light. Yep, well, we'll get our EMF picture. Okay, let's check our sanity and get stuff. We need stuff. No, sanity is crummy. You. And let's go with this. We've got Orbeez. Does seem to be easier when I do it this way. Maybe put them a little bit more out here. Boop boopy doo. Yeah, I'll take it. jerk. Blew my lights. Jerky ghost. Alright, let's grab more stuff. Ghost can be a jerk all he wants. Let's grab more things. No. We're really lucky that it didn't try to hunt earlier when we were at 42, which is also the answer to the universe or the meaning of life. One of those. It's been a long time since I read or saw the movie of Hitchhiker's Guide. Still just an EMF 3. Grab this, grab this. We need to do firelight, so we'll grab that too. Oh, we have dots. Looks like we do not have UV. Okay. So we have dots. And probably no UV. Where's my camera? Where are you? Where are you? I'm here. Alright. That would be Spirit Box. Let's shut that door. I mean, we're pretty sure no UV, but we can always double check. I'll take that. Okay, we have all of our objectives. We just need to know what this thing is. Still not a 5. Oh, we need to mark down Spirit Box. Knots Orb Spirit Box. We have a yokai. Let's get out of here. Alright, we have all of our objectives. We have the ghosty. Hopefully it's right. Hopefully it's not a mimic. I don't think it should be, though. With what we have, dots would make it not a mimic. We were correct with a yokai. Bum 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 bum.
If you'd like to progress, you can now prestige.
And we could prestige right now. Do we want to? What do you think? Do we want to prestige? I don't know if I do.
You a special kind of promotion.
Offering me a special kind of promotion. I don't know if it's a special kind of promotion there, voice in the loudspeakers. But we could prestige. What do we think? Do we want to do it now? I mean, we've got like an hour and a half of stream to do. We could. Not quite an hour and a half. We could. What do we think? What do we think? Screw it, let's do it.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Let's do it. like the pink one, but I kind of like the yellow one too. Yeah, we know. We lose all of our stuff, but we get a cool ID card. Alright, let's do it. I won't be able to undo it. There we go. And we got the achievement. Alright. So, now that we have no money and no stuff, where do we want to go? Let's do... Yeah, let's do a woodwind. Ooh, ouch, ouch, ouchie. I always forget how crummy it is to have none of the things. Right, we are looking for Joe Birch. Escape during hunt, we're not gonna do that. We have none of the things. So we're now just at totems and ghost, and at least until we can get all of our equipment back. Photo of the EMF, we don't have a camera. And sanity below 25. Alright, so we are just going for ghost and totems. Here we go. We're gonna super regret this idea, aren't we? Okay, power starts on at least. I don't see any totems anywhere. Oh, there's one. Oh, could you be in here? No. I was really hoping. Okay, well, you're not right here. Are you in the bathroom? Totem in the bathroom. I'm glad I went all the way back there and looked. No. Phone? Are we... kitchen area ghost? No. Are we a picnic table ghost? Okay, there's my hiding back there. I don't like that hiding. Wow, you are a hiding totem, that's for sure. Oh, the light is on over here. We definitely did not turn on this light. Okay, so you are here. EMF is EMFing. But it is not EMF 5ing. It'll have to do, I think. that's not the way I wanted you to face. Okay, that's everything in my hands. Let's go look at the video camera and see what it looks like. See if we need to reposition it, which we might. It'll work. It won't work great, but it'll work. I think we're gonna have to go in and grab it to look for Orbeez. We also never looked around the back. Let's look around the back for things and stuff and things. For totems. And we also never looked in here for totems. We have the music box. Doesn't really do us any good, but we have it. Alright, we have EMF 5. Well, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
An elderly victim.
Alright, Ghosty is an elderly victim. I don't see orbs. I'll take a recording though. Okay. Oh, maybe. I don't know if I trust that enough to call that freezing. Orbs? Any Orbeez? I don't see any Orbeez. I don't see any Orbeez at all. What about dots? Could be dots. Would dots be... Our lights are on above us, yes. Okay, so no UV. Ghost writing. Freezing. Dots. We wouldn't get orbs anyway. Okay. No ghost writing. Ghosty is throwing stuff. But he's not giving us... Man, he's just not giving us that last piece of evidence. Yeah, we said it's got to be ghost writing, freezing, or dots. Boom! We finally have actual freezing. So we have twins. Cool. We have twins. I hope we're right. It is the big downside to prestiging, is you feel like you've got all the nice equipment, you've got all the good stuff, and then it's like, haha, you don't have anything now. Meet. Anyway, we will get some money, which will definitely level us up a little bit. We still got 20 event points. We now have a photo camera. We now got the motion sensor. And we've got the sound recorder. We don't care about the sound recorder. Parabolic. More money. We like money. We got crucies. I know, I don't normally let it count down, but I wanted all the stuff. And salt. Okay, so we got a lot of our stuff back already. Okay, let's buy some stuff. First, let's get it all on the right side. Oh, and that's right. We don't actually have to, like, buy things. That's not it. What is that loadout? We don't know. Why are you complaining? Oh, probably because of that. That'll work too. Thank you. No, you're not in there. What the... That's not the button. Because I need to do this. Oh, we don't have sanity meds yet. I only want one of you. We have tripods. Salt, we want all the salt. We need more than one motion sensor. All the crucies. Give me a second video camera. Everything else should be fine. Alrighty. Let's... You know what, let's do a woodwind again. I think now we have everything to do all of the objectives, provided they're not super poopy. Christopher Cordero. Photo of a ghost, 3 unique photos, and witness a ghost event. Alright, Chris, you gotta give me a ghost event. I think especially because we have none of this stuff. Did I get matches yet? I guess not. Yep, I heard something get thrown. Foot bone. Did it see it? Yes. Hi, ghost. Alright, well we have 2 of our objectives already. Actually, we have all 3 of our objectives. Groovy, so all we have to do is figure out where this butthead ghost is. So let's get out our thermi. I'm guessing just because that's where the shadow ghost came from, that's where it's gonna, the room is gonna be. But I'm just guessing. Not back here. Oh, did we have monkey paw? We do have monkey paw. Might as well get a photo of it. No totems in here. Ghosty's throwing balls at me now. Could you be out here? Let's get this light on. I don't see him. Okay, you're not right out here. Yep, and there's a knife. Okay, you're not over here. Are we over here? No. Definitely no. Okay, so I do think it's here. It just is being poopy. Really? He was definitely there. Right, let's get... Oh, come on. Come on, door. Didn't even want to let me out of the building. We have no sanity meds. I don't know why I'm looking for them. Alright, so we gotta get cameras out there. We gotta get stuff out there super fast, because it's gonna now probably hunt us like any minute. I don't appreciate you throwing books at me. And then my mouse dies. Yeah, most convenient time for it to die. At least I was out of the room. Yep. I'm busy throwing everything else. Forgot that you have to place the book for it to work. This is gonna have to do, and then we're gonna watch stuff from the van. We also have ads starting any minute, so like right now, actually, I think. Oh, we've got UV. Okay. All right. We are... No, that's not the best angle, but we're gonna go with it. Well, now it's definitely not the best angle. It just threw it. Okay, I'm gonna go put the camera back, but I believe ads are running, or they are about to. So... Right, yes, ads are running. So I am just going to fix the camera and we're just going to watch the camera. Anyone who gets hit with ads, you won't miss a thing. We're just going to watch the camera and that's it. Anyone else can watch the camera with me. Where did the video camera? There it is. Shit. Well, that was a terrible idea. I don't know what it is, and we totally dodged, and everybody's in ads, so nobody saw it anyway. Don't worry, I clipped it.
Welcome back.
It was a mimic.
Job's ready for you.
We never even had a chance to look for ghost orbs. Alright, we are just going to hang out. In fact, I'm just going to throw words on stream up. And I will be right back. Alright, looks like we are back from ads. I took a quick rest break. And apparently I'm just going to clank my headphones all over my mic while I'm doing it. Or put them back on. Sorry about that. So, for those who were stuck in ads, unfortunately, when we tried to replace the video camera, we got dedged instead, which we should have guessed was going to happen because we had none of the things that we needed to help with stuff like that. And it turned out to be a mimic. Alright, let's make sure that we do indeed have something of everything that we can possibly have. Yes. Okay. So we do have... I do have to end right around 1:30 my time. So we have about an hour. Now let's go. I don't really want to do... I want to do the bigger maps because they give us more points. But we decided to prestige, so I don't really want to do the big maps with like half of our equipment.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
That's everything that can fit in our hands. Who are we looking for? Doris Anderson. Alright, Doris. Be a nice ghosty. Capture a photo of an EMF. Escape during a hunt. Not a chance. And sound recorder. We can do sound recorder. The light for this room is over here, Ed. Oh, and that would be a bone. I was looking at it going, why is there a potato in the middle of the floor? Ah. Looks like not in here. What about in here? Are you in the laundry room, Ghosty? Oh, you could be a laundry room, Ghosty. Okay, so not kitchen. This would be the other door it would have opened. No. I think we might be a laundry room ghost. I think we might be. Yeah, I'm going with for our laundry room ghost. Thanks for farting on me. Okay, we still need a cursed object. And we need more totems. What is that? 4 now? Alright. Lights are never at the top of the stairs. But power is down here, which is always good to know. Because we didn't look on the map when we came in. Or before we came in. You all know what I meant. Alrighty. Oh, there's our cursed object. Do we have hiding? No. Now, let's get this light on. At least we can preserve some sanity when we're walking around the place. Come on, I would love one more totem. Ghosty wandered around here a lot. Alright. So we'll drop this. And let's go get some more stuff. Grab you, grab you, grab you. Yeah, we gotta be better about staying in the light. We are not being good at it. No. Thanks for turning the light on for me. Okay, so not a mare. That's what we know. Oh, and we have orbs. But it could still be a mimic, so... The good old adage of always assume it's a mimic until told otherwise. Ghost turned off the power. Whoop. So, not a Jinn. Where are you? Where are you?
Active killing.
Well, that was Flash Force. Something about actively killing, which I hope not. I think that's what it said. Oh, we have handy prints. Did it get it? It did. Cool. Right. Photos are done. Evidence. Handy prints, spirit box. Let's turn off orbs. Could be a mimic. Okay, that's nothing. Now, what is it for a mimic? So, freezing. We either have... Okay, it has to be a mimic. We haven't hit freezing yet, but if we go with those three options, there's nothing. So... thanks for singing, Ghosty. It's a very nice song, but we're gonna call it there and just get out of here. Oh, we could get a photo of the EMF. No, let's just call it. Because if it decides to mimic something that hunts at 60, we're just screwed. And it was another Mimake. It'll get us at least another level or two. Tripods. Yay, we need those. Anything interesting? Not really. Okay, let's get our tripods added in. How many video cameras do we even have in our thing? Well, now we have 4, and we have 4 tripods. That'll work. Alright. Well, let's do a Bleasdale. Let's see how this goes. Oh, at what point do we get igniters? 12. And sanity medication is at 14. Okay. Here we go. Alright, Michael Buckley. I went to school with a guy whose last name was Buckley. 3 videos, an event, and 2 sounds. Alright, here we go. Is it just me, or are we, like, all of a sudden really struggling with, like, maintaining sanity? Alright, well, we don't have the twofer in here, but we do have 1. No Ouija board. Let's take a look for tempies. Alright, well there's no cold tempies in here. Do we have this hiding? Yay! Do you want to be nice and just be a front room ghost? Or a foyer ghost? Whatever. It actually could be. I'm not getting breath though. Maybe we just go with the idea that probably, possibly. Hi! Ugh. Alright, well, a ghost is around here somewhere. All up in my butt. We're just going with the idea that it's there. Right, no music box. Must remember to turn on lights. Because we have no sanity meds. Okay, no totem over there. I don't see anything like bones or anything over there. Can't see anything in here anyway. Nope, that's not the right one. There we go. No totems, no bones. I guess we should go outside. Totem. Two for porch totems. No totem out here though. Ah, stuck on stuff. And no totem over here. I don't think there can be one in here, but we'll look anyway. The grass that always looks like a bone. Oh, but there is a bone over here. Okay, do we have... Okay, we just have totem and bone. And our objectives were 3 videos and 2 sounds. Okay, no totem out here. No totems, no object. There isn't an object in this room anyway. Let's get this light off. You're up here. You are not downstairs. What is it with the, like, super buggy whateverness? Unless it was following me around? I don't love that you're up here. But there is breath. Because these crucies are just not. They're just not. Anyway, alright. Well, we know for real where it is. That means that that mannequin can also move. We don't have Jerry. I don't see any totems, unless I'm losing it. Don't move on me, please. Although when we had a ghost in the mannequin room on Grafton, got Monkey Paw. It really turned out to not do very much with the mannequins. Alright, no Spooter. No Lilith. Nope, I think we broke the power. Oh, we do have a totem up here, though. Alright, power is down. That attic is really very creepy in the dark. Jeez! Jesus. Did I get the photo at least? I got the photo at least. Okay, before we get the power on, we're gonna go outside so that I can have a bit of a cry, I think. Or something. Man, and our sanity is just... We are not doing well with this. It's like suddenly we can't maintain sanity at all. Shows how used we are to having sanity meds. And we just now found the room, so we don't have any evidence. So it can just hunt us. Alright, we gotta get some stuff up there, or try to. Oh, I still have a camera in my hand, I can't grab other things. We don't have any information based on anything. Fuck. And it's hunting. It's really fast. Alright, what's really fast? Especially when it knows where we are. Revs? That's what we're going with. That's what we're gonna go with. Oh, it was an Oni. Well, poop on that one. Okay, we gotta do something small. Let's go back to Camp Woodwind. Alright, sanity below 25. We've apparently been doing that real easy lately. Ronald Gacy. 3 videos and a photo. Do we see Orbeez? I don't see Orbeez. Okay, well, we did this backwards. Since we need videos, we're gonna start this way. And then I didn't even grab a camera. No, because we grabbed the video camera. It's like I don't even know what I'm doing now. Okay, no cursed object there. Let's get this light on. Yep, we got summoning circle. Are you right here? Where's the lamp? There it is. Okay, you're near here though. Are you campfire? Campfire. No. Where is this lamp? Why can't I see it? There it is. Nope, you're not over here either. Lamp is still on. Yeah, I think you're right here. We'll put you there, we'll put the other one over here. Alright, so we still need a bone and more totems. I don't know where it was. Don't know if I care. No cursed object. If the bone was there, I didn't see it. I absolutely could have missed it. We did kind of speed racer through there. Okay, blue tent. The only tent you haven't been in, Ghosty. Alright, well, I don't know where the bone is. Hey, we got a video. Okay. There we go. At least we have a working tripod now. Okay, Ghosty has vented on me a lot, so I'm not hopeful for our sanity. No, it's better than I thought it would be. Alright, let's get those things in there. Let's get you recording. We have orbs, of course. We're just gonna put memo in the book. Speaking of things like memo, does anybody remember? Oh, we've got burn. No 5. Let's get this light back on. Does anyone remember? This was, I don't know, 8 something years ago, maybe, where there was some character, let's call it, on YouTube or something that was supposedly, it was very much like a Slender Man type story, where they were convincing kids to like turn on the gas in their house, kind of a thing. Turn the oven on as high as it'll go and see what happens or something. And yeah, I remember reading this and going, well, it's like, you know, and as a parent, you do your sort of due diligence thing and talk to your kiddo about it. But really, kind of beyond that, I was sitting there like, have you ever seen this character? Do you know? And I think it was called Memo. And my kiddo, no idea. She said her stepmom had also kind of talked to her about it. So at least we were all on the same page with it. But, I also, I had a pretty good idea of what kind of content my child consumed on the internet and on TV and whatever else. And she wasn't quite in her, like, big YouTube phase. Yep, there's another cruciburn that we really can't see. With the tier 1s, each one just gets one burn, doesn't it? So we are back to, we got a whole heck of a lot of nothing. Except orbs. We're just going with Mimic. We're gonna find out.
Welcome back.
Well, we were correct. We were correct with Mimic. Bum bum bum! We are suddenly just getting Mimics all over the place. Prestige and then get mimicked. Apparently. Sound sensor, don't care. However, back to my story about the Memo, whatever, Slender Man style character thing. I had a friend who asked their kids about it, and their kids were younger than, and but they asked their kids about it, and like I said, their kids were younger than mine, and part of me was like, okay, yes, ask your kids about it, but also at the same time, they seem to have like this sheer utter panic about their kids having seen this character, being affected by this character, doing things with this character, and me kind of sitting there being like, do you not know what your kids are watching? I mean, sure, absolutely. There have been times where you're out of the room and YouTube is going and it flips to the next video and you don't even notice it. And I remember when my kiddo got into watching a lot of YouTube Kids, and the stuff that would end up being on YouTube Kids, like adult stories using Disney characters, and like the stories would be like, Moana would marry what's his face, can't remember the demigod character from Moana, and stuff like that, and you're like, what? Okay, I don't know why it would be on there, but I'm also not in charge. So yeah, there's totally that, but it just, I don't know. And I know that all started because I referred to the Mimic as a memo. Yeah, I don't get it. And I don't know why I know people put it on there because they think it's funny. We have Justin West, EMF reader, video of the ghost, and escape during a hunt. Well, we've been getting hunted, but we haven't been escaping. Okay. Do we see any orbs anywhere? Can I get close enough? I can. What would be nice is if we had a nice, friendly bathroom ghosty. That doesn't belong there. Alright, we're gonna assume that it's a food tent ghosty again. Either that or an out here ghosty. Doesn't look like it's an out here ghosty. I guess you could be an in here ghosty. Nope. Are we in here again? I said we were thinking so. It's being really slow to tell us, though. Over here, bathroom? Oh, it just vented on me. Hi. Phantom, maybe? Anyway, we are in here. I mean, the event could have conveniently ended as I snapped the photo. We will have to take a look at the photo in a second. But let's get our camera. Helps if you pick the right button. And we have orbs again. We're just gonna guess Mimic. We are going to... We're not gonna, like, run out and leave. But I'm kind of assuming Mimic at this point. Let's get these down. Get dots or an EMF. Let's get an EMF in there. We still need to search for all of the other things. Oh, and we still need to look at that picture. Because we don't... Let's see. Yeah, we just have Totem and Ghost, so we need Bone. Oh, you can see the ghost in there, so not a phantom. Monkey paw again. I don't see any bones. There's also no hiding in here. Oh, there's the bone. Could not see it. Which is probably exactly what happened last time, too. Is it was like in a dark space that I just couldn't see. Dirty water. Not quite freezing. I already showered today, Ghosty, but thank you. Okay. Get these things. Fast placement for dots. Can I not place it on there? That seems stupid. I don't see any fingy wingies on there, not that you can see them very well. I don't see any fingies there either. No EMF 5 so far. I will take the rude door move recording. We got dots. We got dots. Okay, so orbs are also valid. Just because of the door touching, it's not really the best indicator, but it's also not the worst indicator. I'll take one of those too. I mean, it didn't fully open this door. Drop you. Thanks, Ghosty. Okay, we still need a photo of the EMF. But more importantly, we still need to know what this ghost is. Okay, so I'm going with no to the EMF. Or not to the UV. We don't yet have freezing, but we could. Did it not count that? No, because we don't have any open spots. Well, that can be solved. Where are you? Where are you? Nope, you're ghostwriting. Alright, now that should count. We have ghostwriting. We have a tie. We have a tie. I don't think it's hunting. I think it's just eventing. Alright. Well, we don't have a mimic this time. And we've got a couple of objectives. We got all the totems. I marked off Taye. Let's get out of here. And we were correct. Or maybe it's called a Thea. Or a Thay. I hear multiple things. I never... Yeah. Most people refer this ghost as a Fae. but I've heard Taye is actually correct, but then I've also heard other people say that Thea is correct. So, your guess is as good as mine. At least we got a win in the end. Let me snooze ads because we do have to call it here for today. Normally I would go for a little bit longer, but I do have book club this afternoon and I do have to change and get organized to head over to my friend's place for some yummy food and maybe a little bit of chatting about the book. For anyone who is curious or interested, the book that we were reading was is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I know Neil Gaiman is kind of problematic, but not kind of, is problematic from what I understand. I'm not fully up on this stuff. Anyway, the book itself is good. It is rather entertaining. I was absolutely able to get it from my local library. So, you know, not supporting anybody who shouldn't be supported. All of those things. Anyway, it's a good book, if anyone's curious. So that is going to be it for me today. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate all of you, all of my lurkers, all of my chatters, everybody in between. Thank you so much for the follows. I will see you tomorrow, where we might try the weekly challenge. We might not. We might do like we did last week and just do one and see how it goes. And then we will do some more totem hunting. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Eat some good food. Do something just for yourself. Self-care is important. And I will see you all next time. Much love, everyone. Bye.